Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review books, one on one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. Now, y'all know my disclaimer reminder that we know there's no absolute in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis. So, any of the questions that you see here, I have designed to assist y'all and help y'all based off of what is currently being tested on the ANCC as well as AAMP exam. Now, any of the videos that I do that I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into our questions for today. All right. Question number one for today states a patient presents to the office for follow up today. He states that he continues to have asthma exacerbations all throughout the day, despite using his inhaler. While reviewing the patient's medication, the nurse practitioner notes a medium dose combo budesonide and formoterol inhalant daily and a low dose budesonide and formoterol combo inhaler PRN. Based on these findings, what is the best treatment option? Is it A, Adalama, B, Adalaba, C, Adasaba, or D, Adasama? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, you guys, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first because it allows you to slow down to ensure that you're answering what is even being asked of you, right? So here the stem of the question states, based on these findings, what is the best treatment option? And you know what I always say, if they're asking you about a treatment, you need to run it back and see what the diagnosis is. See if they provided you with the diagnosis, and if they have not, run it back a step further and look at those assessment findings so we can come up with the diagnosis, right? But here, this patient has asthma, and they're dealing with an asthmatic exacerbation. He's having more symptoms throughout the day now. So every day he's having symptoms multiple times a day. He's already on a medium dose combo inhalant and then the low dose PRN. So at this time, you need to think of what's the next step. Picture your stepwise approach, right? As the symptoms worsen, we step up. As they improve, you can step back down, right? And so here with this situation, this is the highest stage, the highest stair step, right? Because think about it. This patient is not only having symptoms every day, they're having them multiple times throughout the day. They're already on that medium dose combo inhalant. So the next thing you want to do is add an alama. Now, so A is your best answer. Now, in this situation, you have the option of adding an alama or you can bump them up to a high dose. So here you want to add in a llama, okay? Make sure y'all are reviewing those GINA guidelines, okay? Question number two. The patient presents to the office today for follow-up. Upon examination, the nurse practitioner notes a systolic murmur at the second intercostal space. Based on these findings, what murmur should the nurse practitioner diagnose? Is it A, aortic stenosis, B, aortic regurgitation, C, mitral stenosis, or D, mitral regurgitation? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so here the stem of the question states, based on these findings, what murmur should the nurse practitioner diagnose? So we're talking diagnosis, so we want to run it back, see what the assessment findings are, right? So here this patient came in for a follow-up. The nurse practitioner on exam notes a murmur. It's a systolic murmur. So I always tell y'all when you're doing your murmurs, pay attention to systolic versus diastolic and then the location when you're trying to answer questions, right? So they told us that it's a systolic murmur. Whatever mnemonic you utilize to retain systolic versus diastolic, use it. Whichever one works best for you. But Brittany's brilliance. I say sassy systolic. Sassy systolic is sassy. So she says, men really are stupid. Men really being MR, mitral regurgitation, are stupid, AS, aortic stenosis, right? So we know those are the two options that we will be dealing with. So it's either going to be A or D, right? Because it's systolic. Now, next is at the second intercostal space. Remember, A comes before M in the alphabet, right? So aortic, A, is at the second intercostal space, whereas M, mitral, is at the fifth intercostal space, right? So here, the best answer is A, aortic stenosis. And then lastly, question number 3 for today. The MP student is inquiring which medication is a LAMA. Which of the following medication is a LAMA? Is it A, albuterol, B, salmeterol, C, tiotropium, or D, ipratropium? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so here, which of the following medications is a LAMA? LAMA, long-acting muscarinic agents. They're all AKA anticholinergics, right? So we use this for asthma, COPD, but you need to know your medicines because they may present it in this fashion based off of the drug class, or they may present it by giving you the drug name. So I always say make sure you know it and know it in the drug class. Albuterol, no, that's a SABA, a short-acting beta agonist, right? Salmeterol is a LABA, right? Long-acting beta agonist. C, tiotropium. Yep, tiotropium is our LAMA, so C is our best answer. And D, the ipratropium is actually our SAMA, right? And remember, C, tiotropium is also known as Spiriva. So just know that as your long-acting muscarinic agents, making sure that you're paying attention to that. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. Also, membership is now open on here. All you have to do is scroll to the tab at the top, click on membership to enroll. It's only $9.99 a month. For those of you who have already enrolled, welcome you guys. Today is our first day of our weekly additional questions. So if you're wanting to continue to work through some questions with me, follow us over to the membership. You'll see the post up for today for some more questions. So each week we'll do a few more questions to add to it. There will be perks. You'll get videos sooner, as well as you'll be able to be in the members only chat where I'm giving additional tips and walk through, and you'll also have other people who are in the same situation as you to give you advice, encouragement, who have been there or who are working through for the same goal. All right. And if you need any other resources from the Nursing Studio, I offer a review book and the ebook as well as paperback option. They are both linked in the bio of this channel. Self-paced on-demand review course is also linked in the bio of this channel, designed for family and adult gero for either exam, ANCC as well as AAMP. It does include a non-clinical section. Our 5-week review is almost coming to a close, so be on the lookout for the next one coming in September. And then lastly is our one-on-one sessions. I offer these. I always say reach out if you're looking to do a one-on-one session because it's customized. So you can either book a session to cover a weakness, you can book sessions for exam readiness assessments, and then lastly, the custom plan where it is designed based off of, we gauge where you are with a pretest. We structure a plan based off of the duration of time that you're looking to review. I work alongside you during that time, and then we get you to prepare to be successful on your exam. All right, you guys, if you need any of those resources, please feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio at 803-400-6864. We've been on a roll with everybody passing. Come join the passing team. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email to the nursingstudio1@gmail.com. All right. As always, make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.